Juan-o's world.
My baby mama trippin', she been going through my phone. Tired of me cheating, I can't leave these hoes alone. Hella pics, hella tips on my cash app. It's like, hold up a minute.
Whatever the number was that they said you turned down.
From where?
From Spotify.
That's all lies. Whatever all myths and narratives.
They said you turned down 20, 30
I didn't turn down anything. Our negotiation, we never even had a negotiation. It never got, we had a phone call. We had one phone call. There was never an offer made. They knew what I was looking for. They knew what I expected.
Yes. But
we never negotiated.
People also were like, how dare Joe think he's on the level of Rogan? Like, people were offended that you viewed yourself in that same capacity or close by.
But those are people that didn't have the information. Mm-hmm. So I'm not mad at any of those people. I got mad at the people who just bandwagoned on that narrative that's like, yeah, he shouldn't get paid. That's why I'm mad at Charlemagne. Me and you did too much for you to go on the Breakfast Club and say, Joe's bugging. Because that comes off as hate. Because even if I am bugging, why wouldn't you want that to happen? But let's take Rogan out of this.
Okay.
Call her daddy got $60 million for 3 years.
Yeah.
White girl, nobody knew.
I know about it.
Show started in 2018. Damn, you mean to tell me 3 years? Now, her show is good, so I'm saying the podcasters that get this type of bag, look at it when you get a chance. Just pay attention.
I know what they are. Yes.
So no, you now can't come to me and say, I'll give you 10 million. Mm-hmm. No, I'll go make 10 million. That don't scare me. That's what they was on. If you turn this down, where else are you gonna get this from? Hey, where you gonna find out?
Man, our engagement, our people all the fans that we built up over time, that they built up, I just got here, that they built up over time on YouTube, oh my God, they feel neglected because Netflix was like, nope, we want all of it. Y'all can't have no other social media presence, none. So now we gotta find other content to do that can go on our other platforms, but it's okay because Just Hilarious got that in a bag, shorty. So make sure y'all tune into Justice Thoughts.
To me, it's like people will be like, I'm not watching Breakfast Club on Netflix, but then you constantly tweeting about the America's Next Top Model doc.
See, what Charlemagne is missing about people not watching the Breakfast Club on Netflix is the Breakfast Club is a phone show. You either stream the interviews, you either play it on the radio, or you either watch whatever they put up from the phone. Now, before they took this Netflix deal, Breakfast Club wasn't doing as many views as they had been. As a matter of fact, their biggest interview before Netflix was Dame Dash. And before that, those numbers was failing. Now, the truth of the matter is most people don't put Netflix on their phone, bro. Most people are not streaming off of Netflix while they're at work. You know why? It takes too much battery juice. It takes too much battery juice. Streaming from Spotify, YouTube Music, and YouTube Premium takes way less battery juice than Netflix. Not to mention, the variety is overwhelming for different things to keep you occupied while you working. Can't say the same for Netflix. Let's start there, Charlemagne.
You constantly tweeting about Stranger Things. You constantly tweeting about the Diddy dog, whatever it is.
What you said. Because those are the shows that Netflix was made for us to enjoy inside the comfort of our own home, which is what Netflix was made for. Netflix was not built for a radio show. It was not marketed to us for a radio show. Mind you, radio shows are supposed to be free because us as taxpayers pay for the transmission of them. So the idea of paying to listen to a free radio show is asinine.
It's like change is always going to be tricky, and people are going to be frustrated with change, and eventually they'll adjust to it.
And a lot of it is just narrative, Andrew. People, somebody will get online, create a narrative, put something in somebody's head, and then everybody will run with it.
No way.
You mean like how you been doing your whole career, Charlemagne? So now the narrative game isn't working for you? Now it's a problem with it? But that's how you made your career, bro.
Yes.
When has that happened ever? I can't fathom that even exists.
I'm just saying, it happened. So now everybody's like, yeah, I agree. But no, I just want everybody to ask one simple question to themselves. What are the viewership numbers on Netflix?
And see, Charlemagne, that's that thing you do that really is really offensive. There is not one thing that has ever been on Netflix when Netflix came out and said, yo, 2,300,037 people watched this movie. That has never happened. Netflix doesn't share their numbers. They don't have to. They're subscription based. They're getting the same amount of money every month. It don't matter if you came to watch a documentary or a comedy special. All they have to do is keep new content on there. And old content. They don't really have to add anything. I've been 4 or 5 months without logging. This is the problem. This is the real. I've been 4 or 5 months without logging into my Netflix, but I still paid for it. And that's another thing that you face in Charlemagne. Most of us don't use Netflix like you think. Most of us just have it for that day. That day is the day we decide to watch it.
And it's not just for Breakfast Club. This is for Joe and Jada. This is for Chelsea Handler. This is for, anybody.
There you go again, being slick. You can't compare yourself to things that are on the internet but built to be a show. Joe and Jada is a show. It don't matter what time it come on. It's a show. People do go to Netflix to binge watch shows. You're not set up like a TV show, bro. You're not. You're set up like a radio station. Chelsea Handler, set up like a TV show. And the rumor is they bought y'all over there to break y'all. You kind of got the same deal that Lil Wayne had with Young Money. And we saw how that went.
Over there, Bill Simmons, what are the numbers on Netflix?
They're not going to tell you.
Now, when you get the numbers on Netflix, then we can have an honest conversation on
But we'd never get the numbers on Netflix, Charlemagne. And you know that.
whether this is working or not. And by the way, if it don't work, I will be the first to tell y'all.
Yeah.
Because I want us to win. If sometimes we got to be the first over the hill to see what's over there, cool. But I'll be the first to tell you if it don't work.
Yeah.
Trust me, trust and believe. Okay, and I will be like, yes.
Also,
Notice them fingers. Notice them legs. He not the same Charlemagne he typically is. Boy, they got you over there to play with you. Everybody else they want to see thrive, but specifically the Breakfast Club, they don't. They do not.
Did you ever watch the whole Breakfast Club on YouTube, or were the interviews chopped up?
Exactly. It was never the full show.
Right.
It was always segments, like so. And even now, when you go on the Breakfast Club,
If it was never the full show, then why are you guys complaining about engagement?
on YouTube, we do put up clips. We put up clips on. So nothing has changed on social media.
That's how I would organize Breakfast Club.
I knew, and I said there's a brilliant this episode where I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna say this because I don't want to give them no ideas. I knew they were going to suppress the content that went over to Netflix.
Now you guys blaming YouTube. You sound like Hassan Campbell. Nobody is suppressing the Breakfast Club views, man. You made a choice. You bust a move. You didn't think about the people that watched the show. The same way iHeart didn't think about all the black-owned radio stations that they put out of business with the move that they made. For us to have to listen to y'all. And then now we have to hear y'all on the radio and you want us to go search you down to look at you somewhere else to see the visual. You're trying to sell us the same product. You're trying to sell us the same free product 3 different ways. And nobody wants to buy it, bro. Nobody wants to buy that.
It just makes sense.
What do you mean?
they suppress the content, like the content that's still, because we still put clips up on YouTube.
Oh, but they're not letting it
No, at
load.
all. No. And why would you?
But there must be some sort of
Why
like
would they block it? For Netflix, for YouTube, the money is the same. Why would they block y'all? So if people wanted to see Breakfast Club, they can't stop them from seeing Breakfast Club if y'all putting stuff on there.
I know that you think we are competing. You might also think that we're fighting the same fight. You would be sadly mistaken in all three of those. This goes back to the Breakfast Club interview with Dame Dash. And he tried to tell y'all, but it went how it went when you're trying to explain something to people who just cannot imagine that.
Yeah.
Charlemagne, you're not going to get it because I own this. My most valuable, my most powerful, my most accomplished asset, I own it. Ownership. You see all these black people running around preaching ownership, ownership, ownership? There's a reason for it. You, my friend, work for iHeart.
A boss, you're only the boss if you put up your own money. If you don't put up your own money, I don't care how much somebody gives you, you're nothing but a supervisor.
Now here's
it's
a few
not
deal
yours.
points of
so how much money
Charlemagne's
can you
deal
get paid
with
to not?
iHeart
There's no money in
He
this
owns
world
51%
for someone
of the
to pay
Black
me so they
Effect
can call me, so I can call them a boss.
Lil Wayne
that's like calling somebody
51%
dad.
of Young Money,
That's
but we
how can a
all
man
saw
call
how that
another man?
went.
Yo, that's my boss. We don't do that. I mean, everybody at some point
has to have a
don't.
boss, right?
No, not in Harlem. Oh, okay. Put it like this.
Because you're somebody's boss.
No, I'm not somebody's boss.
So why this can't be all work? This corporate America, we could be using
you don't
this.
own it.
But
I'm
I'm
telling you. No, I'm telling you why. I'm telling you why. Question. Let me answer your
I'm
question.
listening.
Can you give it to your son?
Can I give what to my son?
Whatever you
Shares
working
of this
for.
company? I
Yeah.
absolutely positively can.
How?
Why? Because I own shares of this company.
You bought her?
Yes.
What I'm saying is, can your son eat? Is this yours to give the whole company
This
to
full
your
company is
I'm
not my
asking-
son's. No,
Exactly.
It's not mine. But I own
wait,
shares of
stop.
this company.
Listen. That's
I'm
not my
listening.
question. If your son needs a job here, can you give it to him? No.
No.
If your son needs to get some money out the bank from here, some cash flow, can he get it?
No.
All right. You don't own this.
But I can take
Stop.
the, I
I'm
can
just
take the
telling
money
you.
from here to invest in
No,
myself.
it's not yours. I'm not going to fight for something I don't own. Men don't do that. I don't fight for other niggas. I fight for me. I'm not a doula. I'm not going to
See, the thing about the Breakfast Club is they numbers been down. The biggest interview they had in the last 5 or 6 months was Dame Dash being on there. You know, look at some of this stuff. Look at the people who they interviewed and looked at the numbers. Keith Sweat, 200,000 views. Are you crazy? Patti LaBelle under 200,000 views. And then most of these videos are under 100,000. Now, somebody that used to listen to the Breakfast Club at work, I'm used to just an average interview doing. And look, those are full episodes right there. Not a lot of views. Not a lot of views. I'm used to an average episode, a BS episode of the Breakfast Club getting at least 250K. So to me, it's a matter of it being better content out here, not Netflix. To me, it's a matter of the Breakfast Club not representing the culture like they say they do. But that's just to me. But we could blame it on a lot of things. Dame Dash tried to explain this to y'all 10 years ago, but Charlemagne ain't want to listen. Neither did DJ Envy, for that matter. You know what I'm saying? And now we are here. And from the perspective of a customer and a content creator of some of these products, I think this was a beautiful way to get you guys out of your position. I'm pretty sure all of you guys' contracts are number-based. And now they can fuzzy the numbers to say whatever that they want to and easily usher you right out the door after you bought all these black content creators who had their own following over back to the white man. We out.